Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. It's a new week of comics, and in my hands is one of those releases. It's the Immortal Hulk. Volume 5, Breaker of Worlds. It collects issues number 21 through 25 of the series. One of the best series I think Marvel's putting out right now. It's just really solid storytelling. Written by Ewing, Joe Bennett, Ryan Bodenheim, and Germán García is the artist, pencilers. Bodenheim, Roy José, Belardino, Brabo, Marc, Roberto, Poggi, Germán García is the inkers, Paul Mounts and Chris O'Hearn is the colorists, and Cory Petit is the letterer. Alright, so for those who don't know where the Hulk is going right now, so he was dead, and then he was brought back. He was killed by Hawkeye, who had an arrow to take him out, and was asked that if he ever gets out of control or there seems to be an issue, go take him out. Back from the dead, and he's pissed. He's pissed that he's alive, and he's got a goal now, and his goal is to destroy all of existence. He wants to be dead and be rid of the Hulk and be rid of this torture, and to see his kind of thought of doing this is to just destroy everything, just destroy existence as a whole. The government, of course, doesn't like the fact that the Hulk is back, so it has all these different organizations going after him. So there's this General Fortean who's been kind of going after him, and this really brings it all together. The last volume had the Hulk going up against this new version of the Abomination. There's this Alpha Flight, it's now called Gamma Flight, who are all kind of gamma-powered individuals, or you have to deal with the Hulk. And they're kind of going after the Hulk as well, and it all comes together in like this one big giant battle towards the end. It's a lot of dealing with Hulk's personalities, why he's keeping the people that's around him, going to find Fortean and taking care of his stuff once and for all. This is good. Like, this is some interesting stuff. Basically, it kind of comes down to the, as it says in the back, the war with Shadow Base comes to a brutal and bloody end as Bruce Banner makes a choice that will affect the entire planet. The ending of issue number 24 is kind of a shocker and really interesting in the direction it's going to be taking this series. I'm kind of fascinated to see where this goes. It puts Hulk in a position I don't think we've seen him in before. So that's really fascinating. And then it's got the Oversized issue number 25, which still doesn't quite make sense in the scheme of things as written. With a little bit of lead-in, it makes a little bit more sense of some of the stuff teased out, but it's still kind of this really trippy sci-fi break of the series. Like, you're reading this, you're going to get to issue 25 and just be like, what the hell did I just read? It really feels like a complete break from the series and kind of an interlude until what comes next. And it's interesting in that it does bring it together, some of the themes of the series and like the goals of Hulk as a whole. So it's just a fascinating read. I think Immortal Hulk is one of the best comics out there right now for Marvel. The art is interesting. Like, it definitely is a different style than some of the previous issues. I don't know how to quite describe this style. It doesn't quite have the horror aspects of the previous issues, but as a whole, this kind of, it doesn't have that as much as far as story-wise. I think that's all kind of spoilers. Yeah, we'll go with that as well. That's another piece of art we can show off. So the art, the art is good. Like, it's not great, it's good. I dig it. I think some of the earlier stuff had better art to it, but overall it's pretty solid. As far as extras, we got, of course, covers, some variants, stuff like that. Not a whole lot packed in here, but no real need. You got extra 25 oversized 25th issue, so you got that. It's $15.99 out now in comic shops. Going to be out in bookstores fairly soon. If you haven't been reading the Immortal Hulk, go back to volume 1 and start reading it. This is not a volume to dive into. It won't make any sense at all. Yeah, it's much better to start from the beginning, and it's worth it. Like, this is a series that I think is really worth checking out. It's out in comic shops now, as I said, bookstore soon. Go support your comic shop. Got a link beneath this video that you put in your zip code, tell the shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we get a small percentage of that. But really, go support your comic shop. And speaking of support, I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with this review copy. We always appreciate it, and thank you for watching. Now, if you're into Marvel, if you're into the Hulk, if you're into comics in general, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.